taking care of all options without doing any mistakes, so that we have experts team here. So I will just brief you high level things and then introduce my members, team members who are available here to assist you and guide you. And 1 minute, I'll just enable the screen record as well, so that it will be useful for others. Yeah, it's enable. Others also we are available. Screen record you can enable, no problem. We'll collect it later. That is fine. Yeah. So yeah, welcome you all. So NFHE Foundation is a charitable trust, so which is focused for majorly for education, employment, health, and environment. So we do every year conduct this mentorship program for IIT JEE aspirants, for other educational initiatives also which we have. So in this initiative, majorly is major like IIT JEE counseling, web counseling. So generally, the most of the students, they do work hard, they try and they get ranked and do some mistakes here and there, and they lose the great opportunity. So to getting into good college or branch or whatever the possibilities available. So to avoid that mistake, so hopefully we'll go in a simple English so that everybody can understand. If anybody non-Telugu or Telugu, if there is any difficulty, you can post in chat box so that we can address accordingly. So we'll move in English only. So thing is that, so in that focus, JoSAA 2025 IIT JEE relevant things, JEE mains and advanced. So for that relevant speakers, experts from the different IIT and NIT. So we connected them, so they are ready and available with us to guide you and to share the all high-level details and address your queries. And so if you have any queries and points to be addressed, you can post in chat box name and your JEE mains or advanced qualified or rank if possible. And what is your query or question you wanted to ask to the mentors, that will be addressed in the session. So let me introduce myself. Myself, Mr. Mohan, scientist in telecom department, working in Bangalore. So I'm NIT Warangal graduate, 2012 ECE branch. I qualified IIT as well, but I like to join NIT Warangal for ECE purpose. So there are various reasons people do have. So we'll take inputs from our members who ever joined here as well. So on behalf of our team, so I welcome you all team members and the students who ever joined here to get some insights. And our team, we have expert teams from various IIT and NIT and IIITs as well. So more than 20 members plus are there for as a mentoring team. And we have separate team for IIT and NIT to address any after joining or career, campus placements, any networking you want for different IITs or NITs. So we have 100 plus members from the different colleges, IIT and NIT, and alumni and current students as well. So you can make use of that network. There is a separate group. We will add you once you get selected into the respective college or IIT or NIT. So that we will share in our groups as well, the updates, everything. So without wasting your valuable time, so we'll start with the session, and then first speaker. Like before that, I'll just connect our NGO members as well, so that quickly introduce and then share the insights about this program. So Mr. Jay Krishna is a National General Secretary of our foundation. So I request you, Jay Krishna, to just brief yourself, and then brief over this program, and then quickly hand over to the Mr. Naresh.
Okay, sir. Thank you for this opportunity. Yeah, can you hear me all?
No, audio is something noises.
Can you hear me all?
Yeah, clear. You can go ahead now.
Okay. Yeah, good evening all. And myself, Jay Krishna. I'm working as a General Secretary for NFHE Foundation. And I did my BTech in Electronics and Communications from NIT Nagpur from 13 to 17 batch. And I also completed my Masters of Technology in Communications and Signal Processing from IIT Ropar. And currently I'm working as an assistant manager in Digilogic Systems, Hyderabad. And we mainly work with DRDO labs. So, and today the program is to give the knowledge and no mistake should be made during choosing the choices or filling the choices for the web options and the counseling process. And wherever students get stuck or they need some information. So we are here to help in that regard. And this this meeting is mainly emphasizing on JoSAA 2025 counseling process, and we also thankful to having our other speakers from good IITs, NITs, and IIITs. So, and let's use this opportunity to get knowledge and get clarified our questions. As a parent or as a student who was present in this meeting, please ask your questions at the end of the session. Mostly your queries may be resolved during the session. If you have any questions, you can get connected with like speakers. And also as our founder Mohan scientist mentioned that you can also get the connection wherever you are getting the seat, either NIT Warangal or IIT Bombay or IIT Delhi or NIT Nagpur, wherever. So you will get a connection who the students who are present over the college, so that it will be very useful, or it will make your onboarding to the college admission process smoothly. So our just intention is to help the students. And I thank you for this opportunity, and I also thank all students for the clearing the JEE Mains 2025 and JEE Advanced 2025. And thank you so much for this opportunity. Please utilize this concisely. Yeah, thank you. I hand over this next speaker to Mr. Naresh.
Welcome, Mr. Naresh. Thanks, Mr. Jayakrishna. Mr. Naresh, please introduce yourself and then quickly we can move ahead.
Yeah, sure. Sure for the, I mean, thanks Anna for giving this opportunity. Yeah, hi everyone. So let me introduce myself first. So my name is Naresh, and I did my engineering in computer science from NIT Durgapur. And from there onwards, I started working as a data engineer. And presently, I'm working as a senior data engineer at Nielsen. And I have been into this organization from the last 4 years. So mostly you would have got few things as of now. So I mean the main motto of our education is our NGO is it's all about helping the economically unprivileged students. And about this program, so this is the helping mentoring the JEE Mains qualified student, JEE Mains and advanced qualifying students. So in this program, on an outline basis, we will be explaining how many rounds we have and what is the process of choice filling and what are the priorities we need to take. Either we need to choose a college or a branch, how to compare it, and what are the options we have once the seat has been allocated, and what are the freeze, float or slide options, what are they. And apart from this, the most important thing is you would get a direct contact. See, we have we build such a network that everyone here, everyone from every college, we have a contact. So you would be getting a one contact from every college. We'll try to get you one contact in your respective college, so that you would know the college before than joining that college. And I mean this is a good opportunity to utilize to you and to know more better, and to explore things in a good way, and to get the contacts in very different way. And I thank everyone for joining this session, and please be stay at the end of this session and have a clear doubt. If you have any doubts, please do drop the message in the box, or please do raise your hand, so that we are here to help you in each and everything. And sure, thank you, Anna. I hand over back to Mohan.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Naresh. So yeah, as he briefed us, our team is there to assist you. So just make use of it, whatever we can do in this live session. So question and answers will take up at the end, and you can post in the chat box as suggested. Kindly mute yourself until you get a chance, or raise your hand if you have any concern. That will be the handled at the end only. So other things, any generic things which are missed here, so that will be addressed in the groups as well. So which we have dedicated group, their mentors also present. So yeah, thanks Naresh. So we'll go ahead with the speakers, which topics are planned for this today's session. So then, Mr. Pawan, you are available, right? Mr. Pawan?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's great. I think because of
Share the slide, then I will explain according to.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, Mr. Pawan is from IIT BHU. So he will also introduce a bit about him, and then he was there in the previous sessions also last year. Also he conducted successfully, and he is active enough to help the students of JoSAA, IIT JEE background, and other engineering institutions related things also. So I welcome him and I thank him for taking his time now to help the students. So welcome, Mr. Pawan. I'll share your presentation so you can move ahead with it, and then you can give a brief intro about yourself as well, and then proceed. So he will be taking care of the JoSAA counseling procedure. So let me share the screen. Pawan, you are there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. So let me. You're able to see the screen, hopefully visible. Pawan, you are able to see my screen, right? Hello, Pawan Jayakrishna, you are there?
But PPT is not.
No, I'll open, but it is right screen anyway.
Yeah, screen we are seeing. Please
Okay.
open the PPT.
Yeah, I will do that now. It's a loading. Just wait for a few seconds. Yeah, are you able to see, right?
The PPT is seen, but it's not about my PPT, I think.
Yeah, wait. Okay. Yeah, it's fine, right, Mr. Pawan?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can please proceed.
First of all, hi everyone. A warm welcome to this exclusive JoSAA 2025 counseling guidance. So I am your mentor Pawan from IIT BHU Varanasi. From since past 2 years, I am proceeding as a mentor in this NFFJC Foundation. Last year also in 2024 JoSAA counseling process also I was actively participated. So I hope in this year also I will continue my journey. So first of all, congratulations to all the who have cleared JEE Mains or JEE Advanced, and it's a big achievement. And I'm proud of you, all of you. First of all, but I know this journey is not over yet. Many of you might confused about what comes next and what to do in JoSAA portal and which documents are prepared, how to fill the choices right now. So don't worry. In this few minutes, upcoming few minutes, your all doubts will clarify and I will break down entire JoSAA counseling process 2025 especially in the step by step in the simple way, and I will explain you in the simple English also. Don't worry, guys. So please watch till end. So then you will clarify all the doubts. And in these sessions, I will going to be explains like what is JoSAA and what the registration process and the fee payment and uploading documents, how to upload the documents and required documents for the JoSAA 2025 counseling process, and how to fill the choices, what the like in previous year data, how to use previous year data in this 2025 choice filling, and mock allotment and locking choices, and how to choose branches and how to choose colleges, and this everything in Outlook like blueprint I will explain this in my session. The upcoming mentors will also explain to you in the depth way, so please watch till end. So first of all, guys, I hope you all of you register your JoSAA 2025 counseling process, and this counseling process is started at June 3rd at 5 p.m. I think you all of you registered, right? Yeah, no problem. After you register your personal details, when you enter your personal details, then after that the payment process will be starts. The payment is 5,000 and it's not refundable. First to make note this point, guys. this 5,000 is not refundable, and when you pay this 5,000, then only you will proceed to start other counseling process, means other steps also. When you pay 5,000 rupees in the payment process, then we will upload your documents. The required documents is, guys, I will mention everything in this session, so please note down everything. So JEE Mains and JEE Advanced rank card or scorecard, it's mandatory in the entire this JoSAA 2025 counseling process. And 10th class and 12th class mark sheet, means original memo, not Xerox. I hope 12th class mark sheets, AP government or TS governments are not issued, but you can use a colored Xerox, means original online memo. You can use online memo instead of original 12th class mark sheet. And here 10th class mark sheet is considered as your date of birth proof, and 12th class mark sheet is considered as your state of proof. Some students are studying in like Andhra Pradesh, and they are from basically one student is he was from Telangana, but he was studying in Andhra Pradesh, but he was confusing about what his home state. Who are completed his 12th class in where, means where he was completed his 12th class, that student is considered as a his home state, right? He was completed his 12th class in your Andhra Pradesh, then his student's home state is Andhra Pradesh, right? I hope this doubt is clarified. And Aadhaar card is mandatory document in JoSAA entire counseling process. I hope many of the students have some mistakes in Aadhaar, like in spellings or date of birth or address, so please update those everything, then you can simply proceed over everything in this online. In online process, some changes will not mention, but in offline process, in physical registration, this everything is noticed. So because of this only, please mention please notice this everything before your online registration. And guys, certificate, means here category certificate is very very important. Many of the students are uploading their category certificates based on it. Telangana is means government issued certificate. Government issued certificate is not valid in JoSAA counseling process. In JoSAA counseling process, JoSAA format certificate is different with there. In the after completing these sessions, we will upload that medical certificate and the category certificate, PW certificates in JoSAA format. Don't worry. And yeah, this is the required documents for JoSAA 2025 counseling process in online. And like important dates, guys. Like I will tell you some choice filling techniques in the upcoming mentors will guide you in depth about the choice filling, but I will give some of the overview of the choice filling. First of all, guys, who are targeting for NITs or IITs or IIITs GFTs branches, you have to select your preferences, college plus branches in ordered way. First of all, I will recommend you to write everything, means college or branches, on paper, then only fill the choices. Many of the students will not follow these tips. Who will follow these tips, they will they will not confuse in their choice filling, right? And one thing I will notice in the previous year also, many of the students will not fill their choices completely. Some students will fill their choices nearly 40 or 50 or 30. I will recommend you guys at least to fill choices 100 choices, right? Please, at least 100 choices will fill. This is serious, guys. And starts your dream college and download in preference order, and use previous year data. It's very very important, guys. When you are preparing for your JEE Advanced or JEE Mains, how you used your previous year data, means PYQs, right? In the same way, in counseling process also, previous year data is very very important, like closing ranks and opening ranks. From this data only you can analyze which college you can predict which college and which branches in this year, right? So use previous year data, it's very very important. And avoid silly mistakes, guys. Like in the counseling process, some of the students will do some silly mistakes also, so avoid some silly mistakes. And this is before seat allotment, this is the very very important steps. So after you will get when you will start, when you complete this everything, choice filling and document uploading and registration process, when you complete this, then the mock seat allotment rounds will start. Then you will get one idea about which college and which branches you will get based on your ranks and college. Based on your seat allotment, mean mock seat allotment, you can edit your choices, like your choices based on your mock seat allotment, your colleges and branches. So yeah, this is the very basics about the JoSAA. Upcoming mentors will guide you like in depth about choice filling and freeze, float, and slide options when you use this options. So this everything upcoming mentors will guide you. So, and I hope guys you have any doubts regarding JoSAA 2025 counseling process. So mention in this like comment box, then our mentors will guide you in the proper way. Yeah. Mohan sir, I think outline of the JoSAA is completed.
Hello, I'll close the screen. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Pawan. So as you briefed the high-level things and then you have given key insights required for the JoSAA counseling, what to fill and what to take care. So other details, as they ask the queries, we will address them. So because these are the high-level things and important topics anyway covered. So we'll ask them at the end if they have any queries in this. Anyway, our group is open for to clarify their doubts. This is like kind of to give high-level information. This has been provided. Thank you for your wonderful session. So we'll move ahead with the next speaker, Mr. Subhankar. You are available, right?
Yes, sir, I'm available. I'll be sharing my screen.
Yeah. So we will go smoothly, and students, if the flow or if it is speed or slow, if anything is there, if you're not following, also you can message in chat box. We'll try to align. So we'll go slowly, and then we'll try to highlight important things, and then cover the topics, and then address the queries at the end. So welcome, Mr. Subhankar from NIT Warangal. Thanks for joining. So he is very active enough, and then he's interested to share your insights from his end. And then he's we'll be talking about majorly related to the how to select college and branch. So what are the criteria we generally see, and then other members also present in our team. So they will be clarifying that the details as well along with this point. So I welcome Mr. Subhankar to brief about and then share your insights, whatever plan for. So welcome, Mr. Subhankar. Just please move ahead. Subhankar, are you there? Hello.
I hope he's not there available.
Yeah, let me check. Maybe some
Hello.
technical issue. Maybe is there. Subhankar, please.
Yes, sir. Just a second.
Your voice is clear. Yeah, just check yourself, and then we
Yes.
can start.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, clear.
I hope my screen is visible here.
Yeah, clear.
Shubhankar,
So
just
I'll
wait.
be
Just
writing.
wait.
Yes.
Shubhankar, just wait. Some of the persons were lefting from the webinar, so don't left, guys. So at the end of the sessions, doubt solving sessions is also there. There in Telugu also we will guide you. So don't left from the group, please.
Yeah, that's true. So we'll address both ways. Anyway, we are moving smoothly. And then major thing is to clarify your doubts. So we'll take time for that and then clarify your queries. Yeah, Mr. Subhankar, please proceed.
Yes. I'm Sai Shivangar Krishi. I'm a second year student at NIT Warangal, currently pursuing my BTech in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Today here I will be guiding you through how to actually fill in the choices in that JoSAA round for those JoSAA rounds. So you can get the very deserved seat which you actually have worked for so hard for like 2 or 3 years for now maybe. I'll give you a brief overview on the academic programs. In this context, the academic program which we are talking about is basically a selection of an institution of your choice and an academic program like BTech in Electrical Engineering at NIT Warangal or BTech in Civil Engineering at NIT Rourkela or CSC in IIT Delhi BTech. So these are the kind of academic programs. While choice filling, you will need to arrange them in a particular order with the top ones having higher preferences. There will be actually 6 rounds of JoSAA counseling this time around with 2 mock rounds. From rounds 1 through 5, the choices which you have filled, you will be getting 1 seat. From those, you will have 3 options basically to freeze, slide or float. When you are choosing freeze option, you are basically saying that I am content with the seat I have currently got in this round and I will not be participating in further rounds. The slide option is basically indicating that you have filled it. Slide option is only useful if you have filled any other academic program from the same institute which you have got now in higher preference. Let's say I have filled in NIT Warangal Electrical Engineering. I got it in the current round, and in the next rounds, I want to see if I can go up to NIT Warangal CSC, which I have obviously filled higher up. So if I want this to happen, I'll be choosing slide option. There is another option called float. If you choose the float option, the seat which you currently have, you will be retaining that. But if any seat which you have filled in higher preference becomes available at any further rounds, you will be given that seat. So after like 5 rounds of this counseling, you will not be getting this freeze, slide or float option in the last round, obviously. After the 6 rounds of the counseling, you will be getting the final allotment letter. During all these rounds, you will be getting what is called a provisional allotment letter. That is not the final allotment letter. You need to wait until the end of 6th round to get the final allotment letter. And then the admission process will begin. There are some paywalls actually involved in this. You have to pay something as a admission round, followed by physical reporting at your allotted institute. For students who are going into the NIT Plus system, NIT Plus system as in, there are 2 systems involved here. There are 2 boards here actually. One board is JAB, Joint Apex Board, which is responsible for the seats in IITs. So JAB only takes students through this JoSAA counseling. But NIT Plus system, you will be having some 2 to 3 additional CSAB rounds where you can get some of the seats which are still empty in NITs or other GFTIs. There exists no such possibility of getting any seat in IIT systems with CSAB rounds. You also need to understand something like at no point of your process will be losing your seat. Once you get your seat at a particular preference, you will not be losing it until or unless you have chosen slide or float, in which you will be upgraded. Also, please make sure that there will be queries raised during this document verification. If you have submitted something which is not clear, you have submitted a blurry document, they'll be raising a query to re-upload that document. You will need to actually resubmit that particular document. Also, there are many required fees, as I have said. I think it's something like 74 or 76,000 currently, which you have to pay. But you will be getting back that amount once you get admission in that particular college, or it will be adjusted in the college fees. If you fail to pay this required fees, you will be losing your seat. I will delve more into the choice filling aspect actually. There are some basic aspects on which your choices you should make. One is your rank, of course. You should keep that in mind. This is a competitive exam, so your rank will be used to decide whether you get the seat or not. Second is your branch in which you are interested. Generally, the students which I have seen, they are not much interested in a particular branch, but they are they have a particular, they have interest in circuital branches, or they have interest in going into core jobs. So you will need to keep that in mind while applying for this choice fillings. The next thing is that you will be you should know about the institutes in which you want to apply. And also, there is another thing which is important, very important in this case, which is the fee structure. I'll be briefing on all these points. Your rank will be used to get the seats, of course. Also, while choice filling, you should look at the closing and the opening ranks. I think this data will also be available on the JoSAA website. From the previous years, all the rounds from round 1 to round 6, this data is generally available on the JoSAA website. You can go there and see your particular category opening and closing ranks, and accordingly you can choose. Also, do not consider the closing ranks at an absolute value. Always leave a 5 to 7% consideration. Why I am saying this is that every year there are some number of seats which are added into particular branches, into particular academic programs. So the seats, the closing ranks keep on moving year upon year. So you need to keep that 5 to 7% consideration. Like, let's say you are going for something, for some academic program which has a closing rank of about 1,000. So 5% of it will be about 50. So you can apply if your rank is within 1,050. So this will actually increase, this margin will actually increase as you go down, because there are many students who try to take drop years. There are many students who go into GFTIs. There are many students who go into other colleges, who apply for foreign universities. Those are also there. Also, one of the most important things which I need to highlight here is that for the students who do not have category reservations, you need to take seriously your other state and home state closing ranks. You can actually take advantage of this home state closing ranks at some states. Generally, as far as I know, the students here are generally from AP and Telangana. So in actually Telangana, the home state will be NIT Warangal. In NIT Warangal, the home state students are not at a very particular advantage over the other state students. But the state from which I belong to, Odisha, NIT Rourkela, you can see a considerable margin, like of around 4,000 rank in the closing ranks in home states and in closed state category. Keeping in mind those above points about rankings and all, you should now delve deep into actually studying which branch you want to study. If you are more placement driven, I have of course given that data at the in the later slides. But if you are particularly attracted towards some particular branches, you need to keep them in mind while choice filling. Then we come to the colleges, the institutes. The institutes you need to compare on basically some factors, which is number one will be NIRF rankings. NIRF rankings is published by the Ministry of Education every year. So you can go and check the 2025 rankings. Also, if you are going for IITs like IIT Bombay, IIT Kanpur, IIT Kharagpur, Roorkee, Guwahati or something, you can also check their QS World University rankings for the top IITs. After this, I think you should go and check the desired branches in this college. You might have cut down some colleges in which you do not want to apply perhaps. After cutting down these choices, you should delve deeper into what are your desired branches. You should take note of their placement data. You should take note of the research facilities that are going on there. How to know about the research facilities? You can go to the college websites generally, and there are faculties, right? In those faculties' names, there will be their thesis, their papers. If you are much more interested in the branches, of course, in the research field, of course, you can go and do that. We'll be talking a bit about the fee structure here. As you can see on your screen, I have actually compiled a bit of the average tuition fees and hostel fees over NITs and IITs. In NITs and IITs, as you can see, the general tuition fees per semester is about 1 lakh INR. And the average hostel fees is about 25,000. This also includes the mess fees. So on the average, you can consider that per semester you are going to spend 1,25,000 in NITs, IITs, or triple ITs. For the GFTIs, you can go to their particular websites or some sites which I have linked in my further slides. You can go there, check their all fee structure, how it is divided per semester, what all categories they are taking their fees in. There are generally tuition fees, hostel fees. You will be getting something other fees, which includes generally the amenities which they will be providing. There may be something called for the fests and all. Now I will be going much deeper into how the how the fees are waived in the IITs and NITs. For SC, ST, and PWD candidates, full fees is waived in IITs and NITs only, and they have a very nominal fees in other triple ITs. There are some triple ITs which also fully waiver the fees for SC, ST, and PWD candidates, which I have listed in the next slide. If your parental income is less than 1 lakh per month, no matter what category you have got the seat in, you will get full tuition fees waived. If your parental income is between 1 lakhs to 5 lakhs per month, your 2/3 tuition fees is waived in NITs and IITs. As you can see, I have actually noted some triple IT names which have complete fees waiver for SC, ST candidates. Other triple ITs actually come under something which is known as public and private partnership. So they do charge some fees for SC and ST candidates. Also, if you want other financial aids on the basis of merit or on the basis of need, you can go for some specific scholarship programs which are there in the institutes themselves. And there are other organizations like FAEA. It provides scholarship on the basis of merit and need. You can go for these scholarships as well. For the people who are actually interested in placement portfolio and not particularly in some particular engineering branch, here is the list in which the placement data generally is. This is only for the IITs.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry, we will mute them actually. Yeah, please move ahead.
Now, I could not get any particular such sources from which I could actually extract all the NIT branches, but these are generally the branches which are available in most of the NITs. There are other branches like ceramic engineering, like production engineering, and you have to consider those under the second last item, the other B and B degrees actually. Can you actually mute the?
Yeah, done. Sorry for the
Thank you.
inconvenience. Yeah.
Thank you. So like ceramic engineering, production engineering, textile engineering, those branches are also there. If you are interested in those, well and fine. Otherwise, I will actually recommend you to try for the basic sciences specializations, which are also available in NITs. Once you get into NITs, you can go into IITs through IIT JAMs and other processes. Of course, those are your future considerations. But you need to consider all these things. Mainly, I will revise what I have said till now. First is your rank. You will see your rank, last year closing ranks in all the rounds. The second thing will be your branch, in which branches you are interested, or if you are interested in placements. Next thing which you will need to consider is the institutes. In which institutes you want to do your academic. So can you mute the?
Yeah, remove the person itself. Yeah,
Okay.
please move ahead. Sorry.
So the third thing which you need to consider is the institute. If you want to go nearby your home, in the homestead institutes, you can give a preference to that. Or if you want to join some particular top IITs like Guwahati, Roorkee, like Kanpur, Kharagpur, you can give their particular preferences. It all depends on you. You need to keep all this in mind and then design your preference lists. I will talk briefly about the campus life and academics placement opportunities which you will get in the IITs and NITs. First of all, at this point, I would actually like to congratulate all those who have worked hard for 2 or 3 years and have got qualified in JEE Mains 2025 and JEE Advanced 2025. I think you will actually very much like your hostel life. About your campus life, you will come across many activities which will develop you as a complete person in all senses. You will get opportunities to play sports, to do arts, paintings, music, theater, public speaking, NCC, NSS, Youth Red Cross. There will be department associations in which you can go for seminars, talks more on your field actually. Clubs are also there like photography, filming, dramatics, literature, robotics, electronics. You will be having, I think, one technical fest and one cultural fest as well per year. You will be provided with high-tech laboratories, high-tech classrooms. You will be provided with all the amenities which one may particularly need. If you go for older institutes, there will be experienced faculties as well, and also a huge alumni network, which will help you when you are looking for placement opportunities. You are looking somewhere to go abroad. You want some recommendation letters. You want some referrals in companies. You can go for the alumni networks. The newer institutes, however, there is one advantage particularly. It is that they have a more novel curriculum. They have a more novel approach. They have actually seen and studied the industries and then they have designed the curriculum. Therefore, if you are more interested in specializations like data science and I think their curriculums in the newer institutes is far better, because in the older institutes, what happens is that you will get mixed in, you will get blended in with the existing branches, right? But when we're talking about the newer institutes, they're actually providing more focus on these subjects. Like 2 or 3 years back, IIT Patna actually opened their DS and AI program. Nobody was actually thinking that it will boom to such a level. Now, nearly many of the IITs are opening their DS and AI programs, data science and artificial intelligence programs. Many NITs are also opening these kind of programs. This is a boom in these days. If you are actually worried about whether or not you will be having proper accommodation at the institutes, the older institutes will have a bit of a older architecture and the hostels, but they will be renovated as time goes on. The newer institutes, of course, have latest technologies, latest facilities. Overall, in this 4 years or 5 years of your degree, you will quite like the NITs and IITs. You will fall in love with them. You will fall in love with your branch, and you will, of course, while graduating, will become one of the nation's top engineers. These are some of the new academic programs which have been added this year. Why I am showing is that these new programs do not have closing or opening ranks. So how do we actually decide how to apply, where to apply, should we apply or not? So what I suggest is that if you are seeing a new branch, then you need to associate with existing branch and which department is actually going to offer that particular branch to you, that particular course to you. Like let's say mathematics and computing. Mathematics and computing is generally offered by the mathematics branch, but it is in collaboration with the computer science branch. Therefore, the placements are quite high and are on par with CSE department. As you can see, one you can see is that engineering physics. This is generally offered by engineering. This is generally offered by physics department. Also, you can see something like NIT Patna. It is providing electrical engineering power systems. So it will be having their closing ranks around the existing branches, that is NIT Patna electrical engineering. You can see that. You can see the branches around it like mechanical engineering, EC, and you can get a rough idea on where the closing ranks will actually fall in. I actually want to share some tips and advices for the low ranking students and the high ranking students as well. For the low ranking students who are interested in software jobs particularly, what you can do is that you can sit down and research a bit on which NITs and IITs are actually offering minor specializations. Like you will be getting BTech in some and some engineering with minor specializations in computer science and engineering, or minor specialization in electrical engineering. You will be getting those kind of degrees. Now, the good thing is that it will enable you to sit in the placement drives for software development jobs. If you want to go into that job, you can do this. Excuse. For student with higher ranks, I think you should provide utmost attention if you are filling in a mix of NIT and IIT choices, because as I have said already, once you decide to go into NIT, once you get there and get the admission, you cannot come back and get into the CSAB rounds. Once you get into the CSAB rounds, you cannot go back into the IITs. Please bear that in mind. The most frequent questions which I have been asked in these 2 years for these counseling purposes is that whether we should choose higher NIT, higher branches, circuital branches is NITs, or lower branches is IITs. I would actually ask to again go through that same process. If you are actually interested in those, I believe you are taking in consideration your ranks already. Now you need to think about your choices. If you are really interested in circuital branches, you can go join in NITs. But you are not that much interested in circuital branches and are interested in engineering in general and want to have a good BTech degree, you want to have a good exposure to alumni networks, you want to have a good exposure to research opportunities, to, of course, going abroad and all, you should definitely choose IITs. Also, next thing which I'll like to discuss is that avoid taking a drop year as far as possible. Every year, more and more students get into these JEE mains and JEE advanced exams. It will become tougher year by year. Even if you do keep maintaining that same level of enthusiasm which you have maintained till now in the first 2 years, competition is going to be tougher. You are again going through the same topics. You might have missed your dream college by 1 or 2 marks. But this time, I want you to actually look forward, to actually look in depth. If you are interested in other choices as well, if you can, please don't be hesitant. Please don't be hesitant. Don't be, how to say, don't hold on to a particular degree or a branch. There are many ways. Avoid taking a drop year as far as possible, because as far as I and my mentors, my professors, and all those who I have been in contact with, as far as we have observed, in drop years, generally, you will lose interest in those subjects, and generally the ranks do fall. So take up the seats which you get. If you are not satisfied, if you do not want to read, then you can go for drop year, but avoid taking it as far as possible. Also, for the students, as I have already mentioned, who do not have any other category reservations, please apply in your home state quota and apply for a branch which you are sure to get. This will act as a backup. Even if you don't want to take that subject, if you want to take a drop year, it's fine. You do not need to apply it in the choice filling. But if you want to go into some IITs or NITs, please do apply it. It will act as a backup. It will act as a safety net for you, where you can fall back in case of any issues which might occur. These are some useful links. Of course, we will be sharing this informations. I think Mohan sir will be sending this in a drive format to all of you. With this, I conclude my session. Thank you, sir. I think we can move on to the next speaker. I will not be taking any much time.
Wonderful, wonderful, Mr. Sai Shubhankar. So greatly, highly explained what are highlights which are required for the topic. So as you explain and brief, what is the importance of college and branch and how to select all those things. And anyway, what we suggest the members, whoever joined here, who did not join the session, you can inform them, make use of our group so that you can clarify one-to-one. Some queries or some points will be very generic, so that everybody's interest queries will not be the same. So we will address some queries here, some queries in the group. We will share our mentors name numbers as well based on the requirement. You can post in the group so that you can get benefit out of it. Don't need to hesitate. We are here to help you. So I hope you are following. If you are following, you can react by thumbs up. I think otherwise it is no use, because we are spending a lot of time for you so that you can understand and get benefit out of it. And thank you, Mr. Sai Subhankar. You shared highly useful points. We'll definitely share the record as well, and then PPTs with the members and in our groups, and we'll share it across. So thank you so much. And then we'll move to the next topic, next speaker, Miss Lohita from IIT BHU Varanasi. So she will be sharing about these categories or special options available in 2025. So please be, stay connected, and then you can address the queries, keep sharing in our group at the chat box, so that we'll address those queries as well. So our members, that is the important section. So stay connected. And I welcome Ms. Lohita. Please proceed. Yeah, welcome Lohita. You can proceed. Your voice is not clear. Are you talking?
You hear me?
Yeah, now it's fine. Now it's fine. Sorry, actually I will mute the candidates. I request everybody to mute. So by mistake, I think you might be doing. So we'll give a chance to talk or share your queries. So yeah, Lohita, please proceed. Students, you can react actually if you are feeling okay, or if you are comfortable with it, or you can, if you are not following also, you can post in chat box. I think Jyoti, somebody raised your hand. We will address your query, or you post in chat box, please, so that our sessions will continue smoothly. Yeah, Lohita, please continue. You are able to share your screen? Yeah, it's wonderful. Can
Can you see it, sir?
Yeah, yes, fine. You can connect it to the slide mode, the bottom right section, or any
Means full screen.
Yeah, full screen or slide view. You can click.
See, there are top left side top button. Left side top. Not right side, not right side, left side, left side.
The slide view you have clicked, right? The left section down you can see there is a from beginning is there. From beginning, the left section, just move
Yes,
left.
sir.
Yeah, you can click that. That's enough.
So, hello everyone. Myself Lohita Sahiti. I'm studying in IIT BHU and in the branch Electronics department. So, I'm here to share about the reserve category seats and all that. So, I won't take much time, but first of all, I want to congratulate everyone who have cracked JEE and JEE mains and advanced. And so now you are able to see the screen, right?
Yes, yes.
So as you can see, there are different categories, and you can use your category section for your registration and all that. If you have to register according to the JOSAA format so that it will be applicable to you. So in for SC there is 15% of reservation in all institutes, and for STs it is 7.5%, and you can see that on the screen. For OBC, it is 27%, and EWS, it is 10%. For PWD, you have to be like you have to get a certificate which shows your disability above 40%. And then only you will be able to categorize into PWD. Next, about the documents, you have to get your all like your reserved documents according to your reservation. For SCs and STs, OBCs, you have to get the central format, government format documents, and for EWS, you have to get a valid income certificate. And for PWD, you have to get medical certificate, and you have to submit your 10th and 12th mark sheet, JE admit card and scorecard, all that. If only you have submitted all this document, you will be proceeded into the next rounds and all that. So for who have this home state quota, home state will be applicable for NITs, all the NITs, and for triple ITs, only some of the triple ITs will be having the home state quota, and that too very limited seats. But for NITs, you would be able to use this home state quota. It is very useful, and with this, you can like if you are in Telangana, you can get a home state reservation in NIT Warangal, and it will help you a lot. For IITs, there is no home state reservation. Only you can get like all the people are in the same quota. For general, female seats are separate. So for female students, it would be like benefit. It would be a benefit for them if they apply in the female quota. It is very easy to get the seat if we applied in the female quota and all that. Next, for category, you if you have a category, then it is like you it will be very useful for you to use the category rank, because like for SCs or STs, it is you, even if you are not qualified in the general, even if you not get the CRL rank, you can still get a seat in the IITs or NITs, whatever it is. And I would suggest you to fill as many number of choices as can. Like, even if you don't get IIT Bombay CSC, still apply for it. Just like you have to increase your choices, and what are the priorities of your choices, you have to give the priority order and then apply for them. Include your dream colleges and branches. If you are particular about your branch, like if you want to get a particular branch, if you are passionate about CSC or EC, then give them preference, not the college. If you are like placement based, then you give preference to the college. And mock seat allotments, you will get an idea like what is the range of colleges you will get according to the priority order you have listed from the mock seat allotment. once the first round is completed, you will not be able to change the seats. So you have to take care of them during the mock allotments only. And next for CSAB, if like, and I, as the previous speaker said, there is no, you cannot apply for IITs in CSAB. Only NITs, triple ITs, and GFITs will be able, you will be able to cover them. And for as you can see, reserved candidates can still apply the seats in CSAB also according to their reservation. And some of like, apart from CSAB, after CSAB completion, there are some institutes who still give it.
Excuse me, Lohita. I think slide I can click that window left side, whichever you are presenting.
Okay.
So it was stuck there. Okay, now this one is getting highlighted now. Part rounds by institutes.
Okay.
Yeah, now whichever you are presenting, you can just click that, or you can go to the slide view.
Rohita, you are choosing on right side, not right side, left side.
Current, yeah.
Wait, one
Otherwise,
second.
you can click the slide whichever you are using, no problem. That is also fine. Yeah, that's fine. You can present and then move actually.
Okay.
So once you complete, no problem.
So
yeah, please proceed.
Yeah, like some of the institutes still give away the seats which are remaining after the CSAB also. So you can apply for that. You have to search for that and you can apply for them. These might not be fee refundable. Like if you're like, you cannot tell if you get the seat or not, but you have to pay the fees. There is no guarantee for the seat. And next, like once we come to the fee structure, everyone have to pay seat acceptance fees in the fifth round. It is of 35,000, and later you have to pay the remaining fees once you enter the college. So like you will get the scholarships if you apply for them. For SC and ST, there will be full fee remission, and for EWS, if you have income below 1 lakh, then you will get full fee remission. Even if you don't have below 1 lakh, if you have from 1 lakh to 5 lakhs, between 1 lakh to 5 lakhs, then you will get a fee remission of 2/3, and remaining 1/3 you have to pay during the entering of the college. And you can still apply for scholarships for the 1/3 of the remission, or like government scholarships or private scholarships. You will get mails and you have to check them and apply for that in the college. Next, like some of the common mistakes what I have seen is, some people for EWS certificates and all that, you have to give the valid certificates. Some of them give expired certificates. You have to be like, for present year, you have to submit a certificate which is after April 1st, 2024 for EWS. And SC and ST certificates, it is there is no such thing for that. For EWS, you have to submit a valid certificate, and you have to, if you have category rank, then please choose a seat with it, and don't fill as many options as possible. Missing, and join the CSAB round if you are interested in NITs and top colleges. But there is no guarantee that you will get the like your required or your wished seat. But if you are confident about that, then join the CSAB. And that's all from me. These are some of the resources. It will be shared in the group. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Ms. Lohita. I think you covered major other critical points which generally students do have the queries and doubts. So thanks for covering the highlights which are required for the topic. And then the special sections, three things we need to take care of without doing any mistakes. So we'll share these PPTs and then we'll be, we are available, and we'll try to connect a particular mentor based on your queries. If you have no clarification, so sometimes it will not be directly addressed in the chat or text or something. So we'll connect one-to-one so that you can clarify your queries in that format as well. So thanks, Lohita, for addressing and clarifying the high-level points. So yeah, before opening question and answers, now Mr. Jagadish is there from IIT Madras. So he's an industry expert. So he will also share his insights required for branch selection, which is highly important. So he will share his insight, which is there in the industry for a good number of years. Mr. Jagadish, are you there?
Yes, Mohan.
Yeah, you can switch on your video if possible, or you can address or introduce yourself, and then you can address actually.
Am I audible?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay, fine. I'll go with without video, so that I'll feel comfortable. By the way, my network also poor, so it might not consume much.
That's fine.
Anyways, my name is Tejava Jagdish. I hold master degree in power systems and power electronics from IIT Madras, and I have been working with HCL from last 5 years, and I have almost 9 years of experience with academic and industry. As Mohan said, selection of the branch is the primary thing in the getting admissions in various institutions in Tier 1 and Tier 2 and Tier 3. And I appreciate that his efforts in bringing everybody into the one platform where we all sharing inputs towards the admission process, which is the ongoing session as of now, and his entire team. I really appreciate for their time and efforts, and making it possible way to know what all pro and cons towards the admission process. Keeping aside that, I strongly request all the candidates before filling the choices, seeking seeking help from seniors is a primary thing that we all need to do. And as we all, most of we are from you know from rural background, and aspiring towards the IITs and NITs is a good option. But the thing is, like, most of the time we do mistakes while filling the options. So that is where we miss the opportunities of IITs and NITs. That's the reason we always need to seek the help from the peer group who are already pursuing their masters or bachelors in IITs or NITs, so that they can give clear idea how you need to move forward, which branch we need to move forward, what is the placement criteria in that particular branch, particular institutions. It may be IIT or NIT, but your primary goal should be based on the NIRF ranking, because most of nowadays, from last 10 years or last 15 years, NIRF ranking has been playing a vital role in a choosing admission process. So, we all need to think as per the NIRF ranking and your rank criteria, and of course category plays in a vital role again. Irrespective of all this, that you need to have in a basic research, as our primary speaker, I think he's from Odisha, he has given in a clear information where through presentation. I really like that information he has collected from his experience. Of course, if one of us go through his presentation, then that is enough for one who is aiming towards their admission process in NITs or IIT. But what I can tell you all is that the student, I have been approaching many students nowadays. Most of the people have been saying that I wanted to get admission into CSC, I wanted to get admission into AI, I want to get admission into ML, I want to get admission into data science. And I wanted to ask them that, why don't you guys have been thinking about core electrical or core electronic, mechanical, civil, other core engineering streams? So that is where most of we have been failing in choosing admission process. Why you have been very curious about CSIT branches, CSIT aligned branches? Why not other branches? don't you think that an electrical engineer doesn't have his demand in the industry or market? Or don't you think that electronic engineering is not playing a vital role where he or she is putting his efforts in designing a chip? We have been working towards, I mean to say, to Sankalp for Vikshit Bharat 2047. Our honorable Prime Minister have been had a motto of Sankalp for Vikshit Bharat to meet the I mean to say that by 2047 India has to be developed country, or India has to drive entire universe with the technology or innovation what we have been doing. So you need to choose branches with diverse thoughts, not simply with going with CSIT. I don't really recommend people who have been going with the CSIT, because of course I am from electrical engineering and I know what the demand has in electrical engineer and what the demand has in a power system engineer. Of course, power electronic engineers, how he or she is playing in a vital role in the market. So I strongly recommend all the students, or all the all the students who have been aspiring towards the IITs or NITs, irrespective of the branches, choose the college based on their placement and based on their other NIRF ranking criteria. Just don't go blindly with CSIT because your friend is opting CSIT. You have to go. No, you should not opt this. So this is the strong point I wanted to highlight in this forum. That's the reason I'm just speaking maybe aggressive manner. Sorry for that, but because I'm just fed up. Whenever I'm asking somebody was saying that I wanted to go CSIT, then why, I'm sorry for using the word, why the hell other branches are not? So you have to opt it. There are other branches in electrical vehicles, sustainable engineering. There are other production engineering. You have to choose wisely. Don't go blindly. That is what I wanted to convey from my end. If you want, or if somebody wanted to connect me, just do connect me over the LinkedIn. I'll be happy to answer, or I'll happy to assist you in my capacity. Thank you for your wonderful opportunity, Mr. Mohan and his team. I look forward to connect with you all. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Jagadish. As you mentioned, actually, we need to think. This can be any branch based on your interest, opportunities available in the market, and which can fit you and how the market will be in the future. Some study we need to do before stepping up or taking up any choice. So just do some study. If you are stuck somewhere, we are ready to. We are here to help you. So you can make use of our groups and the contact numbers available in our group, so that you can by many choice or by somebody's advice or some wrong selection should not happen. It may affect your career. So think judiciously and then take your choice. So nice points are highlighted by Jagadish. So then we'll take queries now. Santosh, you wanted to add any points from your side, or Mr. Santosh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, your voice is clear.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah. I want to add two more things, that while you are choosing the choices, don't lock the your
Yeah, please
preference.
introduce your name and college
Yeah.
so that they will be familiar with.
Yeah. Hi guys. My name is Santosh. I'm present at IIT Delhi. I'm pursuing graduate in biochemical and biotechnology engineering. So I want to advise you guys that don't lock the your preference choices, because it automatically lock at the end of the JoSAA counseling. So if you lock now, then you can't adjust, or you can't add, or you can't remove the options or choices later. So please mind it. And I want to confirm one more thing, that if anyone wants to take a drop, so please you have to withdraw your admission from the JoSAA counseling. You have to withdraw from JoSAA. If you can't, you can get at any IIT, so you can't reappear at the next year. So you have to look it. So is there any queries? I want to clarify. Someone has raised their hand.
Yeah, thanks, Santosh. As you mentioned, actually, these are some critical points which you highlighted. So locking at the right time is important, or without locking also by default it's getting locked. So yeah, we need to wait for till the last time which we have, so people will get the feedback. No need to worry. Anytime we are available, you can know when you are stuck or have some doubts. You can share your list finally, whatever you have done, so that we can review. Not all, or whenever you are feel like stuck or no, need some kind of review, we are there to assist you. Thanks, Santosh. You highlighted a few points which are helpful. So now we'll go to the queries and then you can raise your hand before asking, and you can just introduce, just tell your name and J rank, and then you can ask your query. Something can be addressed here. We'll give chance to a few people, and some we'll address in the group as well. So yeah, open to now queries. Yeah, so somebody is raising hand. Let me check. Sai Kishore, please go ahead. You can ask, you can tell about yourself, and then you can ask your question.
Yeah, good evening, one and all. My name is Venkat Sai Kishore. I'm from the Telangana state. So
Mm-hmm.
my queries are, my in mains I got the CRL rank is 4,49,352,
Okay.
and category rank is 30,999,
Mm-hmm.
and my advanced rank is 3,683.
Mm-hmm.
So could I help me anyone which I could IIT could I get?
Which category?
SC category.
So actually here, Pawan will add few more points. Here, what I generally want to say here is, so the rank which you have. So to pinpoint that, one thing is last year ka reference you can take if you want to have some info, so that know which rank and what are the probabilities. Now new colleges, new branches are added, so you may get better choice than the previous year. So what you can do is some sheets already shared by Mr. Pawan in our groups. We'll share it again. There is a link also in the JoSAA to get an actual idea. Now we can't remember the ranks and mapping exactly. It's pretty difficult. Rank to college to mapping. So what we can suggest you is you can go to the website, JoSAA website. We'll share in the group as well. One thing is to verify by that, and then one thing is predictor websites and here and there it's there. So thing is that you'll just have to need to have the idea about which college, which branches you may get it. So don't stick to that, rather than you opt plus or minus 10 or 20 or 30, what best you can add, you keep adding the more choices, so that you don't lose by any mistake. Because once you lock the choices, then there won't be option to remodify. They may give in between, don't know, but the first chance, first round is very important. So then that you need to take care. I hope you understand the.
Yes, sir. Thank you. That one more thing, sir. By keeping the float, we if we keep an I got round one which any one of the college. If I choose the float option, I
Mhm.
could I reserve the seat in round one. Seat was reserved for me.
Yeah,
Yes,
anybody can address. Yeah.
yes, sir. When you choose float option, that seat is reserved for you only. Until or unless when you get another seat.
Okay. If could I got more like mm, good rank in the any other round, that seat is reserved. After I will in round two I can keep freeze option, right?
Yes, you have that option also.
So documents where should I upload documents now after the counseling, or the time of the
No, no.
counseling should I upload, or now only should I upload the documents?
Now you should upload the documents before the counseling also. In registration process also you have to upload the documents. And after when you got a seat in any round, then also we want to upload the documents. Then only we can choose the freeze, float or slide options.
Okay. And one more thing, sir, the fees payment should be do before or after the when we decide the round?
When you get seat, then only you can pay the fees. When you pay fees, then only your seat is reserved. Otherwise your seat is automatically eliminated.
Means before the counseling should I pay 15,000?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, here I want to add one point, as Mr. Pawan mentioned. So those points we need to take care. One thing is you have to scrutinize, like a filter at max. By any chance, you should not do mistake while choosing the options or order. So no, once if you want like some college you got, as you mentioned, some X college, and then you wanted to give a float, which you don't like that, you want for the better opportunity. By any choice or by chance, if you made a wrong choice in the the top list before, like, whatever the option you got. So then automatically you may get the wrong choice as well. So thing is that you scrutinize your section and get it reviewed before the first round gets locked automatically. So that any whatever the order you have mentioned, that has to be strictly of your choice, or you consciously selected all the options which you like. So that by mistake, if you get also, or like float, if you get it, you should be happy with it. So that is the one thing which everybody has to take care of. And then float, slide, I think these terminologies, I think hope you understand. If you don't understand anything, again we'll learn. You can ask anytime. So float, you can get, so select that, so that automatically will get that next choice. So then whatever you got in the previous round, it will be it will be lost. So that will be a critical point, so that you need to take care of before selecting the option. And then we'll move ahead with the next person. So who wants to?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome. And then who is there in the list? Vaibhav, please. Yeah, please, you can mention your name and then your query as well. Vaibhav, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello,
Yeah.
everyone. So my name is Prabhu,
Mhm.
and I got a rank of 12,184 in JEE Mains, and in category rank of 1565. And in JEE Advanced, I got a rank of 16,442 and a category rank of 2227, 2227 AWS rank.
Yeah.
And
You can ask
according
there.
to what the previous year closing, opening, and closing rank which I've searched, um, the options which I'm having is like very lower branches in IITs like IIT BHU. No, first, like in the top 7 or top 8 IITs, I have science uh, BSc degrees options, and in IITs like IIT BHU, I have options like mining, ceramic, and metallurgy. And as I go lower in the list of IITs, I get upper options like engineering, physics, civil, mechanical, and all. And in case of NITs, in top 5 NITs, I majorly have the option of mechanical. And in lower NITs, I may get circuital branches like electrical or CNC. Now, the confusion I have is that whether I should prefer the college or particular branch in NIT.
So team member can address, otherwise I will address at the end. Anybody from our team, mentors team?
I'll address you about this.
Yeah.
See, if you are really interested in the sciences, I would actually ask you to go for the IITs because they have excellent research options, excellent abroad opportunities. You can go into abroad universities, research on those things, get your PhD, postdoctoral done. You can come back to India, conduct research in premium research institutes like TIFR and other institutes are there as well. That is an option. But if you are interested more in the engineering part of it, like as you said, you are more interested in the mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, in those parts, then the top engineering colleges like those NITs which you are getting, they are not really a bad option. You can go for them. Top NIT is, I think, at least the curriculum part and the faculties uh, experience part on those things, they are on par with the IITs and all.
Yeah,
So
that's
what,
true.
according to
Here, Vaibhav, I'll just ask you one query actually, as
yes, yes.
Mr. Sai mentioned. So there are like pros and cons here and there, and the choices also, there will be 100% fit actually. So it is the choice which you need to make. So there is a point is like we need to ask is like, so what is the main criteria? Like what is your career plan you want to make? So basically the IITs has the different experience, or like the labs or facilities are available. So all the different branches, the faculties and all, the reasonably better or relatively we can say. But NITs here and there, the slight facilities might be different. So mainly you need to think about what is your career plan. It can be a research or go advanced or do anywhere in the abroad. We can various opportunities we can explore nowadays. And then thing is that the immediate or career plans which you want, jobs, salary, and get into some opportunities at the earliest possible. So there are some factors which affects that. So industry opportunities, and then align the branch and colleges here and there. It's okay, but the career and the branch also plays a vital role. And one more thing, in some colleges, although you got some branch, but you will have some various career opportunities. Not only your core, non-core jobs also will get many opportunities. Many people go to that way also. So there are pros and cons everywhere here and there. So you need to choose that what is your criteria you want to make. So you can, based on that, we can assist in direct one-to-one communication, or you can ask now also if you still have some query. Vaibhav, are you there?
Yes, sir. Sir, talking about my interest, actually, I want to, pursue robotics in future. I don't know the exact path, but
Okay.
according to the thought or the view of some seniors of ITBHU ceramic branch, which I've talked to, which I'm getting, so
Mm-hmm.
the problem is that they are suggesting that if you don't get top five NIT CSC, just take the any branch you get in IIT BHU, because they are suggesting me the path that go for IIT BHU ceramic, and the curriculum is very lenient there, and you go for preparing your skills and taking on non-core opportunities. So would it be a right choice for me as compared to a safer option like in a lower NIT, I take my preferred branch like electrical mechanical?
So actually, what we need to, I understand your concern. So that is a valid point only. The thing is that one thing is non-core, as I mentioned, the non-core opportunities in top IITs or any college will definitely, they'll campus placements, they'll give opportunity to sit or no attempt also. So although you get some branch, but you can get management or some other opportunities will be there, which that can, you can apply and get it. So point here is that majorly you have to see the what kind of colleges and some kind of segregation you have to make, where branch and college has some its own weightage, and then campus placements record also you can have a look. And then majorly, but by any chance you assume that by any chance you won't get it in the particular college or something in the campus placements, so what can be the next chance? That can be basically because industry requires some skill sets, some branch, some mapping is there. So what kind of industry opportunities and what can align for you, so that if NITs are decent top 10 or top 15 also, if branch and if you see that the career and long term, you wanted to see that various opportunities in the core, and then that way you can map actually so that it will benefit you in long term. So that like it's always campus based, and we hopefully will get it. If not, then what would be the choice? So but some core branches will not have the good industry opportunities. So you can see that pros and cons in the both sides, and we can segregate actually once you discuss and list out your branch for your rank, what all you might be getting. So based on your college and branch, we will assist you in detail. So that becomes easy. So now like orally communicating becomes difficult, because we need to see that what kind of profile you may get, and then which college you may get. So accordingly, we can fine tune to your requirement, or your we can address your queries in detail. Is that fine?
So one more question I wanted to ask, that as we have here people from NIT and IIT both,
Mm-hmm.
sir, if we talk about top NITs like NIT JEE, and if I get mechanical there, and in IIT like IIT BHU, I get ceramic.
Okay.
And please tell me, is there a very large difference specifically in terms of opportunities like clubs, robotic events, and competitions and all? Because I am very much looking for extracurriculars in any college I want to go, not specifically in the studies part. So, is there a very large difference that I should, um, it, I mean, I should prefer that lower branch choice also? I mean, is IIT far better than NIT, or we can compare both of these colleges?
Actually, the facilities and amenities we can compare. Actually, you can check with current students or alumni also, to if you want clear information from the particular colleges. And then choice filling also, you may not actually whatever you select, you may or may not get the same chances. So it should be broad, keeping the broad options, seeing that. So at the like end, by any chance if you don't get it, so if you get some other choice also, you should be okay with it. But facilities nowadays, what I can see is relatively small difference will be there. So like extra club activities, technogian, or any extracurricular activities, many institutions do have it. So slight facilities may differ, that we can check by websites, or you can know every institute, if you want specific institute also, you connect with some particular current student or the alumni as well, so that it can be clarified. So you just see that weightage about is an extracurricular activity decides you to select the college, or it's a career plan which you want to make, so that have the job safety or career plans which can move ahead in your future. So you can just see the weightage, and then other things we can anyway assist you with the current students or the alumni as well. So basically, the slight difference, what I mean to say, I hope there won't be much difference. But if any our team members has some clear idea, they can add points, or otherwise we'll give chance to other members.
Sir, actually, what I would like to add here is that yes, you can actually take in lower branches in IITs as well. What I said in my slide, you can just check if there are provisions for minor specializations, right? Also, there are specific electronics club, EA ham clubs, robotics clubs. You can go into those, build projects. Of course, you can sit in interviews and all. That's all.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, in the colleges also they are giving minor subjects and extra activities to select and to do, also to involve as well. So we can make use of those options as well. That's true. So yeah, is that fine? We'll move ahead with the next person, so that the limitation of time. So other things we'll handle in the group as well. So next, coming to the next, any other doubts we have or before winding up? Saitej, I think Pandu is there, and Saitej, you can ask.
So,
Or
good
Pandu,
evening.
Pandu, you can proceed. Ask anything is fine.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm Pranay, and my rank is 1249, category wise in G Advanced. I have a low actually my problem is I have a low probability of getting CSE in indoor and more probability in IIT BHU. Will there be any problem if I choose indoor in first preference to BHU?
Yeah, our team members can address, or otherwise.
Which branch are you getting in BHU?
Both CSE. In indoor and in BHU, CSE branch.
Pawan, are you there?
So
Yeah. So, yeah.
so can I share my points?
Yeah, you can share.
If you're if you are very much interested in joining indoor, then you can keep your option of indoor at the first and then BHU, so that if not indoor, you can choose BHU CSE.
Okay, thank you.
That's cool. Then anybody else want to ask some queries?
Sir, I'm Jatut Saiteja.
Yeah, Kai, please proceed. Yeah, you can ask.
Sir, my J means rank 1385.
Okay.
CRL rank 1 lakh.
Okay.
But my doubt is my intermediate marks are so less.
Yeah, you mentioned some 593, right?
Yes, sir, 593.
Okay.
Is that eligible for seat allotment?
Okay. Our team members, yeah, you have any comments for this in the business rules mentioned?
Yeah.
Mentors, please.
Basically, all the colleges will not consider 65% or 75% criteria based on your 12th marks. Only some colleges will consider your 12th marks. Just for entry pass, they will consider as 75%. That marks is just for a entry purpose only. But participating in JoSAA, as per your JEE mains rank, you will get seat. And but many colleges will not consider your intermediate marks. Especially IITs will consider intermediate marks, but NITs, IIITs, I hope they will not consider intermediate marks.
So may I know which colleges are not considered that colleges intermediate marks?
Hello, sir.
Yes, Sudhakar, please wait. Pawan, if we have a list, or otherwise we need to, I think, research on it. There might be some colleges, as he mentioned.
Yes.
So we need
We want to
to
research on
just check, or if maybe in the JoSAA, we need to filter it out. We need to get some time for that. You can also explore if there is some there. Hopefully, there should be some institutes, because that is just a pass entry, and then anyway, JEE you qualified and got a decent rank as well. So we'll just see that what kind of colleges may allow. Before that, you can just, I think we need to see in the JoSAA counseling also whether they are giving option when you select. I think you already give your college branch percentage and all. So I think we need to see actually whether that option is there in the JoSAA or is in business rules, or we need to select some research. We need to do some research. I will also explore and talk rather than giving the wrong information. So we will explore on topic of that, and if any mentors have clarity on that, then you can add the point. Otherwise, we will analyze this point and message in our group so that other people also can benefit. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, fine. Yeah, you can ask, please. Okay, tell yourself and directly you can ask your query. No ranks and other details.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah, you can ask, please. Yeah, you can ask.
Sir. Hello.
Srinivas, please ask.
Sir. Sir, can you speak Telugu?
Yeah, Telugu is fine. If you are comfortable with Telugu is fine.
సార్ మా పాపకు జేఈ అడ్వాన్స్ లా ప్రిపరేటరీ ర్యాంక్ 1932 వచ్చింది సార్.
ఓకే.
జోసా ఇప్పుడు అడ్వాన్స్ ఉంది కదా సార్, ఆప్షన్స్ పెట్టాను సార్. అంటే ప్రిపరేటరీ ర్యాంక్ తోటి 1 year ట్రైనింగ్ ఇచ్చి ఉంటుంది అన్నారు కదా సార్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ అది.
అవును అవును ట్రూ.
అంటే ఇది సీట్ అనేది ఏమైనా పాసిబుల్ ఉంటుందా సార్ 1900 ర్యాంక్?
ఓకే. కామెంట్
డిపెండ్స్. బేసికలీ ప్రతి ఇయర్ వచ్చేసి ఒకే విధంగా ప్రిపరేటరీ ర్యాంక్ కి సీట్స్ అనేది అలాట్ చేయరు. కొన్ని ఇయర్స్ బాయ్స్ కి మాత్రమే అలాట్ చేశారు, కొన్ని ఇయర్స్ గర్ల్స్ కి మాత్రమే అలాట్ చేశారు. బట్ ఈ ఇయర్ గర్ల్స్ బాయ్స్ కి ఎలా ప్రిఫరెన్స్ ఇస్తారనేది నో క్లారిటీ. అండ్ ఇన్ కేస్ ప్రిపరేటరీ ర్యాంక్ వచ్చినప్పటికీ తీసుకోవడానికి ప్రయత్నించండి.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు పాసిబుల్ ఎక్కడ
కోర్సులలో ప్రతిదీ నేర్పించడం జరుగుతుంది, బేసిక్స్ అన్ని.
సార్ వస్తే ఎక్కడైనా తీసుకోమంటారా సార్?
ఎక్కడంటే మీకు అంటే ఆ కాలేజీని, ఐఐటి లేదా ఎన్ఐటీస్ కాలేజీని బట్టి మీకు ఆ కాలేజ్ ప్రిఫర్ చేయాలనుకుంటే తీసుకోండి, బాగానే ఉంటుంది. ప్రిపరేటరీ ర్యాంక్ తో సీట్ వస్తే లాస్ ఏమి ఉండదు. వాళ్ళకు కూడా నార్మల్ ఐఐటి అంటే త్రూ జోసా వెళ్ళిన వాళ్ళతోనే కన్సిడర్ అయితే చేయడం జరుగుతుంది.
ఆప్షన్స్ పెట్టాను సార్, అంటే 1900 కు పాసిబుల్ ఉందా సార్ రావడానికి?
యాక్చువల్లీ శ్రీనివాస్ అండి, యాక్చువల్లీ ఇప్పుడు పవన్ చెప్పినట్టు థింగ్ ఏంటంటే ప్రిపరేటరీ సమ్ సీట్స్ బ్యాక్లాగ్ కానీ సమ్ మినిమం కట్ ఆఫ్ క్రాస్ అవ్వకపోతే ప్రిపరేటరీకి ఛాన్స్ ఇస్తారు. సో దట్ విల్ బి లైక్ మీరు చెప్పినట్లు 1 year ఎక్స్ట్రా లాంగ్ టర్మ్ లెక్క ఉంటుంది. సో ఫ్యాకల్టీ నార్మల్ క్లాసెస్ జరుగుతాయి, దానికి కూడా క్వాలిఫైయింగ్ టెస్ట్స్ ఉంటాయి. సో ఇఫ్ యూ క్వాలిఫై అయిన తర్వాతనే నెక్స్ట్ కన్సిడర్ చేస్తారు, అదర్వైజ్ యూ విల్ బి డ్రాప్డ్ ఆల్సో. సో 1 year చేసిన తర్వాత సక్సెస్ఫుల్ గా ఎంట్రీ అవుతామని కూడా చెప్పడానికి గ్యారంటీ ఉండదు. సో దెర్ విల్ బి మినిమం క్రైటీరియా, మినిమం ఎగ్జామ్స్, టెస్ట్ అండ్ ఆల్. సో అవి అన్ని క్లారిఫై అయితే క్లియర్ చేస్తేనే అవుతారు. సో ఏంటంటే మెయిన్ థింగ్ ఏంటంటే మీకు జేఈ మెయిన్స్ ఏమైనా ప్రాబిలిటీ ఉంటే జేఈ మెయిన్స్ అటెంప్ట్ చేయండి. అలానే ఈ కాలేజెస్ లో మీకు నచ్చిన మీరు ఒక లెవెల్ చేయండి. నేను హెల్ప్ కావాలంటే మేము చెప్తాం కాలేజ్ బ్రాంచ్ విషయంలో ఎంతవరకు వెళ్ళొచ్చు, ఎట్లా అయితే హెల్ప్ అవ్వచ్చు అన్నది. సో
మెయిన్స్ 67% ఉంది సార్, మెయిన్స్ లేవు సార్ అవకాశం.
ఓకే, నో ప్రాబ్లం. సో ఈ ప్రిపరేటరీ కూడా ఆ ర్యాంక్ గురించి నేను మరి సపరేట్ గా డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. బట్ అక్కడ పాసిబిలిటీ ఎలా ఉందంటే అప్లై చేసుకుని పెట్టడం, అవి కూడా మీకు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉన్న బ్రాంచ్ కాలేజెస్ మాత్రమే పెట్టండి. ఇష్టం లేనిది పెట్టి లాక్ అయ్యి కంటే మీకు నచ్చిన బ్రాంచెస్ కాలేజ్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత వస్తే వెళ్ళొచ్చు. ద థింగ్ ఈస్ దట్ మినిమం క్రైటీరియాస్ ఉంటాయి. ఎగ్జామ్ పాస్ అవ్వడం కానీ, వాళ్ళు నెక్స్ట్ 1 year ఎక్స్ట్రా ఉంటుంది యాజ్ ఎ క్వాలిఫైయింగ్ టు ఆటోమేటికల్లీ మీకు ఆ కాలేజ్ బ్రాంచ్ వెళ్ళిపోతుంది మీరు క్వాలిఫై అయితే చాలు. సో మినిమం టెస్ట్, మినిమం 1 year కోర్సెస్ లో కొన్ని టెస్ట్ ఉంటాయి అంతే. కాలేజ్ బ్రాంచ్ నచ్చితే హ్యాపీగా మీరు సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. 1 year ఎక్స్ట్రా ఉంటుంది, అది మైండ్ లో పెట్టుకోవాలి.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు మనకు వచ్చినాక మనం ఇష్టం ఉంటే వెళ్ళొచ్చు, లేకుంటే ఎగ్జిట్ కావచ్చు కదా సార్? ఇప్పుడు
దట్స్ యువర్ చాయిస్, దట్స్ యువర్ చాయిస్.
అది మీ చాయిస్ అండి. మీరు డ్రాప్ అయ్యి మళ్ళీ నార్మల్ గా ఏమైనా మళ్ళీ ఏదైనా ప్యారల్ గా మీరు కూడా ఎంసెట్ గానీ మళ్ళీ మళ్ళీ ఛాన్సెస్ తెలియదు. బట్
ఎంసెట్ 13,000 వచ్చింది సార్, టిఎస్ ఎంసెట్.
ఓకే, సో మీరు వెయిటేజ్ 2 చూసుకోండి, ఎందుకంటే మిస్టేక్ చేయకండి. మీకు ఈ కాలేజ్ ఇక్కడ మంచి కాలేజ్ క్యాంపస్ వస్తుంది అనుకో, యూ కెన్ ప్రొసీడ్ ఇట్. అదర్వైజ్ ఇయర్ ఎక్కువ అయినా పర్వాలేదు, బట్ నాకు మంచి కాలేజ్ లో ఐఐటి బ్రాండింగ్ కానీ ఆ కెరీర్ లో కొంచెం హెల్ప్ మీకు నచ్చితే యూ కెన్ ట్రై, అది ఆప్షన్ కూడా.
ఇక్కడ ఓయూలో ఏఎంఎల్ వస్తుంది అన్నారు సార్.
ఓకే, సో అయితే కొంచెం వెయిటేజ్ చూడాలండి. అయితే మీరు కౌన్సిలింగ్ లో ఫిల్ చేసేటప్పుడు కొన్ని ఆప్షన్స్ పెట్టండి మీకు నచ్చినవి, అవి వర్కౌట్ అయితే గుడ్. లేదంటే మీరు ఓయూ క్యాంపస్ లో మంచి బ్రాంచ్ వస్తుంది అంటున్నారు కాబట్టి దట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో గుడ్ ఆప్షన్.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
రెండింటిని కంపేర్ చేసుకుంటా ఉండండి.
I will recommend you one thing.
సార్
ఇప్పుడు ఎవరైతే అడ్వాన్స్ లో ఎక్కువ మార్క్స్ రాలేదు అండ్ బెటర్ కాలేజెస్ బెటర్ బ్రాంచెస్ రావట్లేదు అనుకుంటున్నారో ఐఐటీస్ తో అంటే అడ్వాన్స్ మార్క్స్ తో అంటే అడ్వాన్స్ లో వచ్చిన తక్కువ మార్క్స్ తో కూడా కొన్ని కాలేజెస్ లో స్పెషల్ గా అడ్మిషన్స్ అయితే జరగడం జరుగుతుంది. మన ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ లో ఉన్న ఐఐపి అంటే ఒకటి ఉంటుంది అనమాట, ఇండియన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఆఫ్ పెట్రోలియం అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ అన్నట్టు. ఇందులో 3 బ్రాంచెస్ అయితే ఉంటాయి, పెట్రోలియం ఇంజనీరింగ్ అండ్ కెమికల్ ఇంజనీరింగ్, మెకానికల్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ అన్నట్టు. అండ్ ఇక్కడ మన కేరళలో చూసుకుంటే ఐఐఎస్సి అని ఒకటి ఉంటుంది, ఇండియన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఆఫ్ స్పేస్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ. అది ఇస్రోతో ఎఫిలియేటెడ్ ఉంటుంది అనమాట. అందులో కూడా ఏరోనాటికల్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ ఉంటుంది అండ్ ఈసీఈ కూడా ఉంటుంది అండ్ మెకానికల్ కూడా ఉంటుంది. అందులో కూడా మీరు మీకు వచ్చిన అడ్వాన్స్ ర్యాంక్ తో వెళ్ళొచ్చు అనమాట, అంటే అడ్వాన్స్ మార్క్స్ తో వెళ్ళొచ్చు.
అంటే దానికి క్రైటీరియా 36 అన్నారు సార్, మీరు చెప్పారు కదా ఐఐఎస్సి
అంటే
36 అన్నారు.
మినిమం కట్ ఆఫ్ అంటూ ఏముండదు అనమాట వాటిలో. ఎవరికైతే అడ్వాన్స్ లో అంటే జస్ట్ కట్ ఆఫ్ క్లియర్ అవ్వడం కావచ్చు అండ్ కట్ ఆఫ్ క్లియర్ అవ్వకుండా 2-3 మార్క్స్ తగ్గడం కావచ్చు, ఆ టైప్ ఆఫ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ కి వీటిలో రావడానికి హై ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంటాయి అనమాట. వన్స్ ఇవి కూడా ప్రిఫర్ చేయండి అండ్ ఇక్కడ ఎంసెట్ కూడా ప్రిఫర్ చేయండి అండ్ ఇటు ప్రిపరేటరీ కౌన్సిలింగ్ కూడా పెట్టండి. తర్వాత మూడిట్లో ఓవరాల్ గా ఏది బెటర్ ఉంటుందో దాన్ని చూస్ చేసుకోండి.
దట్ ఇస్ కరెక్ట్.
ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే డైరెక్ట్ గా కాల్ కానీ గ్రూప్ లో కానీ మీరు అప్డేట్ చేయొచ్చు, నో ప్రాబ్లం. విల్ బి గ్రేట్ టు హెల్ప్. ఎందుకంటే డైరెక్ట్ అన్ని ఆప్షన్స్ మీరు ఇప్పుడే డిసైడ్ మనం చేయడం కష్టం కాబట్టి కౌన్సిలింగ్ వెళ్ళే కొద్ది ఐడియా వస్తుంది.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
ఓకే, వెల్కమ్. ఇంకెవరైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా? అదర్వైజ్ విల్ క్లోజ్ ద సెషన్.
హలో,
మీ పేరు అండ్ దెన్ డైరెక్ట్లీ క్వశ్చన్ అడగండి. తెలుగు ఆర్ ఇంగ్లీష్? రాజశేఖర్ అడగండి సార్.
సార్ నేను కౌన్సిలింగ్ జోసా కౌన్సిలింగ్ లో ఫిల్ చేశాను సార్. ఫిల్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు డాక్యుమెంట్స్ ఇప్పుడే పెట్టాలా లేకపోతే ఆఫ్టర్ ఒక రౌండ్ 1 అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మాకు సీట్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత డాక్యుమెంట్స్ పెట్టాల్సి ఉంటాయా?
ఓకే, మెంటర్స్ టీమ్ ప్లీజ్.
ఇప్పుడు కూడా పెట్టాల్సి ఉంటుంది. ఎప్పుడైతే మనకు రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ అంటే ఆన్లైన్ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ లో ఫీజు ఎప్పుడు పే చేస్తామో దాని తర్వాత కొన్ని ప్రూఫ్ ఆఫ్ డాక్యుమెంట్స్ అని ఉంటాయి అనమాట. మీ 10th క్లాస్ మెమో కావచ్చు అండ్ మీ ర్యాంక్ కార్డ్స్ కావచ్చు అండ్ ఇలాంటివి ఉంటాయి అనమాట. ఇవైతే మీరు మ్యాండేటరీగా అప్లోడ్ చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. ఎప్పుడైతే మీకు రౌండ్స్ వైజ్ గా సీట్ ఎప్పుడైతే అలాట్ అవుతుందో స్లైడ్ ఆప్షన్స్ పెట్టుకుంటారు కదా, ఆ టైంలో మాత్రం మీరు అన్ని డాక్యుమెంట్స్ అయితే అప్లోడ్ చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది అనమాట. లైక్ మీ కేటగిరీ సర్టిఫికేట్స్ కావచ్చు, మెడికల్ సర్టిఫికేట్ కావచ్చు, మీ 10th క్లాస్ 12th క్లాస్ మార్క్ షీట్ కావచ్చు. ఇవన్నీ మీరు అప్పుడు మీకు సీట్ కన్ఫర్మ్ అయినప్పుడు పెట్టాల్సి ఉంటుంది. ఇప్పుడు కొన్ని వెరిఫికేషన్ కోసం కొన్ని డాక్యుమెంట్స్ అయితే పెట్టాల్సి ఉంటుంది.
అటువంటి ఆప్షన్ కనిపించలేదు సార్. అంటే చాయిస్ ఫిల్లింగ్ తర్వాత నాకు అటువంటి ఆప్షన్ కనిపించలేదు. ఉందా అని చాయిస్ ఫిల్లింగ్ చేసి వదిలేదు సార్. ఇప్పుడు ఓన్లీ చాయిస్ ఫిల్లింగ్
చేసేస్తే అయిపోతుంది. దాని తర్వాత సీట్ అలాట్మెంట్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మనకు అప్లోడ్ ఆప్షన్స్ వస్తాయి అండ్ ఫీ పేమెంట్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మనం అవుతుంది
సార్. మళ్ళీ ఇందులో ఐఐటి ఖరగ్పూర్ సిఎస్సి వర్సెస్ హైదరాబాద్ సిఎస్ లో ఏది బెటర్ ఉంటుంది సార్?
ఇంకోసారి చెప్పండి.
ఐఐటి ఖరగ్పూర్ సిఎస్సి వర్సెస్ హైదరాబాద్ సిఎస్సి రెండులలో ఏది బెటర్ ఉంటుంది?
ఐఐటి ఖరగ్పూర్ సిఎస్సి బెటర్ ఉంటుంది. బట్ హియర్ కాలేజ్ వైజ్ గా బ్రాంచెస్ కి స్పెషలైజేషన్స్ ఉంటాయి అన్నమాట. అంటే ఒక్కొక్క బ్రాంచ్ ఒక్కొక్క కాలేజ్ లో ఒక్కొక్క బ్రాంచ్ కి కొంచెం హై పెక్ ఉంటుంది. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మీరు ఐఐటి ధన్బాద్ చూసుకుంటే మైనింగ్ అక్కడ ట్రైనింగ్ ఉంటుంది అనమాట. అండ్ అలాగే ఐఐటి ఖరగ్పూర్ అండ్ ఐఐటి హైదరాబాద్ తో కంపేర్ చేస్తే ఐఐటి హైదరాబాద్ వచ్చేసి సిఎస్సి ఏఎంఎల్ లో ట్రైనింగ్ అయితే ఉంటుంది అనమాట. ఏఎంఎల్ స్పెషలైజేషన్ కొంచెం అది హై ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది అనమాట. ప్యాకేజెస్ కావచ్చు కొంచెం ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. మీరు ఈ రెండు కాలేజెస్ తో ప్రిఫర్ చేస్తే ఐ విల్ రికమెండ్ ఐఐటి ఖరగ్పూర్. బట్ మీరు కూడా ఒకసారి చూసి జాయిన్ అవ్వండి.
హలో సార్, ఏది పెట్టాలి? హైదరాబాద్ పెట్టాలా ఖరగ్పూర్ పెట్టాలా?
ఇప్పుడు గ్లోబల్ గా ఇప్పుడు ఎన్ఆర్ఎఫ్ఐ ర్యాంకింగ్ ప్రకారం మనకు ఖరగ్పూర్ పైన ఉంది కాబట్టి యూ కెన్ చూస్ ఖరగ్పూర్ సిఎస్సి.
ఓకే, హియర్ నేను ఒక పాయింట్ యాడ్ చేద్దామంటే మనం మెంటర్స్ చెప్పినట్టు వన్ మోర్ థింగ్ ఏంటంటే, సో బ్రాంచ్ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు మీరు క్యాంపస్ కానీ ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ రికార్డ్ చూడొచ్చు. ఎవ్రీ యూనివర్సిటీ దే హావ్ దేర్ ఓన్ క్యాంపస్ విత్ ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ రికార్డ్ దే జనరల్లీ డిస్ప్లే ఇట్ ఆర్ వాళ్ళ అలైనిటీ కూడా సెట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. సో ఎన్ఆర్ఎఫ్ అండ్ అదర్ ర్యాంకింగ్స్ విల్ బికమ్ ఎ రెఫరెన్స్. అండ్ టాప్ ఆఫ్ దట్ విచ్ ఎవర్ బ్రాంచ్ మీరు ఆప్ట్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నారో, విచ్ ఎవర్ బ్రాంచ్ వుడ్ లైక్ టు టేక్, So for that, you can check their website, official website, and check their campus placements record. Maybe average salary or no number of placements. So 2-3 years, I think whatever is required, you can filter it out, and thereafter you will get the some decent knowledge about it. So this is a kind of informative kind of thing. So you don't have to know strictly follow in this format only. Whatever we say here, kind of based on some inputs and insights what we got. Extra అనాలిసిస్ కూడా మీరు చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. సో ఇది నేను చెప్పినట్లు ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ వాళ్ళ వెబ్సైట్ చూడడం, వాళ్ళు ఏమైనా అనలైజ్ చేయడం, ఆ స్టాటిస్టిక్స్ ని తీసుకోవడం. సో దెన్ యూ కెన్ ఈజీలీ అండర్స్టాండ్ సో విచ్ కాలేజ్, విచ్ బ్రాంచ్ ఇస్ ఫిట్ ఫర్ యూ. Based on the previous data, placements, average salary. So these are the critical points which you can check. These are the standard things. So these will clarify you. If you need still more data, then we'll connect with the alumni or current student. Okay, na? So next, we'll go to the next candidate. If anybody has query, I think we have covered most of the things. So I think nobody is there. Ever there? Sudhakar, you have any questions? Any questions you have? Quickly, time అవుతుంది. Quickly you can ask. అడగండి. ఉషారి సుధాకర్ సుధాకర్ ప్లీజ్ ask.
J means I will get 83%, sir. My CLR rank is 13,079, sir.
Okay, ask your question. Any problem in it? Confusion in it?
Question is, I will possible to get any NIT, sir?
Again, that we, as we mentioned in our session, చెప్పండి మెయిన్ గా కట్ ఆఫ్ బట్టి లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ అనలైజ్ మీకు ఐడియా వస్తుందంటే జస్ట్ లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ కట్ ఆఫ్ రిపీట్ చేస్తున్నాను. లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ కట్ ఆఫ్ వెబ్సైట్ జోసా వెబ్సైట్ లో పెట్టారు. సో దాని నుంచి ఒక ఐడియా వస్తుంది. ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గా చెప్పడానికి ఉండదు ఎందుకంటే నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ కాలేజెస్ బ్రాంచెస్ యాడ్ అయ్యాయి కాబట్టి ఇలా ఉంటుంది ఇలా వస్తుంది స్ట్రిక్ట్ గా చెప్పడానికి ఉండదు. దట్ విల్ బికమ్ ఏ రాంగ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. సో వాట్ యు కెన్ డు ఇస్ ఇఫ్ యు వాంట్ సమ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ దట్ అంటే ఏ కాలేజ్ రావచ్చు, just for understanding also the rough idea person, you can check the previous year cut and then go to JoSAA website. They have given everything. You can make category, rank, and select చేసుకుంటే probability ఏ college ఏ branches వచ్చాయో information వస్తుంది. You may get better option than the last year depending again to this year and people selected say they drop అయితారు, long term there are many factors will apply. So don't worry about whether you get it or not, but roughly you can analyze. But you try to opt more options, ఎక్కువ options selected and try to mistake లేకుండా order selected on the best thing. That అది focus చేస్తే better.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, welcome. ఇంకెవరికైనా questions ఉన్నాయండి? Any questions? అందరూ తెలుగు అనుకుంటా. If anybody don't understand Telugu, let us know.
Sir, is IIST is better than IIT? IIST.
Science and Technology.
Yes, sir.
IIT is better. IIT is better. IIST is the Indian Institute of Space and Technology, right?
Space and Technology.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
IIT better. IIT is better.
For aerospace engineering, which is better, sir?
Which IIT better అడుగుతున్నారా?
No, sir. Aerospace engineering చేయడానికి IIST బెస్టా IIT బెస్టా సార్?
ఒకవేళ నువ్వు ఏరోస్పేస్ లోనే పోవాలనుకుంటే ఐఐఎస్టి అనేది బెస్ట్, బికాజ్ ఇది డైరెక్ట్ ఇస్రోతో కనెక్షన్ ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి యూ కెన్ చూస్ ఐఐఎస్టి.
ఎందుకంటే అవి డెడికేటెడ్ కొన్ని ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్స్ కి కొన్ని అఫిలియేషన్ చెప్పినట్లు కొన్ని మ్యాపింగ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. సో దట్ విల్ గెట్ సమ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ మోర్ and then whatever may be the chance again you again go to the campus records, placements, opportunities, go to their official website, check the whatever branch you are applying and whatever branch you are applying for other colleges. It can be IIT some Kharagpur or Kanpur or whatever it may be. ఇంకోటి ఐఐఎస్టి లో అదొక బ్రాంచ్, దాంట్లో 2 బ్రాంచెస్ ఉన్నాయనుకోండి. జస్ట్ కంపేర్ ద క్యాంపస్ ప్లేస్మెంట్ రికార్డ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ and then reputation of the college or other things anadi you can add that point also, so that overall decision తీసుకోవడానికి better chance ఉంటుంది. So better compare the campus placements opportunities also available in the respective colleges or branch wise.
IIST లో ఒకటే బ్రాంచ్ ఉంది సార్, తిరువనంతపురం.
Okay, fine. So అందులో క్యాంపస్ రికార్డ్ గాని ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ ఏమైనా ఉంటే చూడండి. సో దాంట్లో ప్రతి వెబ్సైట్ కంపెనీలో కాలేజ్ పెడతారు. సో ఆ బ్రాంచ్ కి మీకు ఐఐటి ఏదైతే ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నారో దాన్ని కంపేర్ చేయండి. అదొక ఐడియా, ఓవరాల్ ఐడియా.
అండ్ ఫస్ట్ ప్రిఫరెన్స్ ఎప్పటికీ ఐఐటిస్ కి ఇవ్వండి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐఐటి మెడ్రాస్ చూసుకుంటే అందులో అంటే నీకు వచ్చిన ర్యాంకుకి అక్కడ కాలేజ్ క్లోజింగ్ ర్యాంక్స్ ఓపెనింగ్ ర్యాంక్స్ నియర్ ఉంటే మాత్రం ఐఐటి ప్రిఫరెన్స్ ఇవ్వండి. ఇన్ కేస్ మీకు ఏరోనాటికల్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ కావాలి అండ్ మీకు ఐఐటీస్ లో అంతగా మీ ర్యాంక్ రావట్లేదు అనుకుంటే మాత్రం ఐఐఎస్టి ప్రిఫర్ చేయండి.
ఇంట్రెస్ట్ అనేది మ్యాటర్. నా ఇంట్రెస్ట్ కూడా తీసుకోండి. లైక్ అదర్ దెన్ క్యాంపస్ ప్రయారిటీ అనేది తీసుకోవడం కూడా మంచిది. సో యా, వెల్కమ్. ఇంకెవరైనా ఉన్నారా? విల్ క్లోజ్ ద సెషన్. Still people are joining. So I think we have covered. Okay. So any questions we'll close, and then other questions we will address in our group. So all are requested to join our group. Hopefully, so we'll wind up. Anybody on your team, if you want to share your thoughts, or mentor's team or anybody wants to add some points, it will be recorded anyway. We will share that after filtering, and we'll upload in our YouTube channel also. Anybody from our team or any members in our group or students, if you have some useful information you want to share also, you are welcome to share. మీరు ఏమైనా చెప్పాలనుకున్నా చెప్పొచ్చు. సో anybody else from our mentors team? Pawan, and then anybody else? So Naresh and all.
Hello. Yeah. Give me a minute. I'm speaking out. Okay. So I just want to add few points. So మీకు ఇప్పటి నుంచి మా స్పీకర్స్ చెప్పినట్టు పవన్, సంతోష్, ఇంకా సాయి చెప్పినట్టు ఐ థింక్ మీకు చాలా ఐడియానే వచ్చింది. అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ దీస్ ఆప్షన్ చూసింగ్, సో ఆప్షన్ చూసింగ్ అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఆస్పెక్ట్. సో ఇప్పటి వరకు మీకు ఎంతో కొంత ఐడియా అయితే వచ్చింది. సో ద అదర్ ఆస్పెక్ట్ ఆఫ్టర్ జాయినింగ్ ఇన్ టు ద కాలేజ్, సో దాని కాలేజ్లో జాయిన్ అయిన తర్వాత చాలా కాలేజెస్లో చాలా ఎక్స్ట్రా కల్చరల్ యాక్టివిటీస్, ఇంకా అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ దట్ చాలా యాక్టివిటీస్ ఉంటాయి. సో అవన్నీ తెలవాలంటే మీకు ఒక ఇంకో సీనియర్ అక్కడ ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్న సీనియర్ కనెక్టెడ్ ఉంటే బాగుంటుంది. సో ఇఫ్ యూ స్టే కనెక్టెడ్ విత్ అస్, వీల్ ట్రై టు ఫిగర్ అవుట్ ఏ సీనియర్ ఫర్ యూ ఇన్ యువర్ కాలేజ్. ఐ మీన్ మేము ఒక సీనియర్ని కనెక్ట్ చేస్తాం మీకు, బికాజ్ లైక్ మాకున్న నెట్వర్క్ పాసిబుల్లో మేము మీకు ఒక కాలేజ్లో, మీరు ఏ కాలేజ్లో వస్తుందో ఆ కాలేజ్లో మాకున్న నెట్వర్క్తో మీకు కనెక్ట్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తాము. ఇంకొకటి అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ మనం ఇవన్నీ చేస్తున్నాము గుడ్, బట్ కొంచెం ఫినాన్షియల్ కూడా మన పేరెంట్స్ అంత లేరు కదా. సో వీ విల్ గైడ్ యూ ఇన్ ఫిల్లింగ్ డిఫరెంట్ స్కాలర్షిప్స్ లైక్ ఎన్ఎస్పి, FAEA, FFE, and there are many scholarships which you might be not knowing in the first year. So we will be helping you over there also. And థర్డ్ పాయింట్ ఈజ్ ఇవి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత ఇంకా తర్వాత ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి, ఇంటర్న్షిప్స్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి, అవి ఎక్కడి నుంచి ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వాలి. ఇంకా మోస్ట్లీ ఇంకా ఐఐటీస్లో NITస్లో వెళ్తే దే విల్ మెయిన్లీ పీపుల్ టార్గెట్ టువర్డ్స్ ద సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఇంజనీరింగ్, ఐ మీన్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ సైడ్. So what are the aspects you need to be considered very seriously from the first year onwards? So we'll guide you over there also. So stay in connected with us. మీకు ఏం క్వైరీ ఉన్నాయి గ్రూప్లో పెట్టండి. ఉంటే we are definitely here to help you in any aspect. Cool. I'm done, Anna. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Naresh. So as Naresh mentioned, generally entante like you need to have stay connected with the mentors, and if you have doubts, we have a team, current team group lo unnaru. At the same time we have IIT NIT separate group, so that we'll connect, and then scholarship, other opportunities, career plans, everything we have a team to help you, so you can make use of our network. We are here to help. It's a charitable trust NGO, so we don't expect anything from you, only knowledge sharing. Whatever you gain, if you get benefit out of this initiative, you can help somebody in need with respect to knowledge sharing can be, or whatever best you can do. So that is we wanted to convey, and you can stay connected so you can build your network. It will be very very much essential in your career planning and future requirements as well. So thanks Naresh for highlighting these points. And Pawan, anything else you want to add before closing?
No, everything is already covered.
Okay, so maximum I think whatever best we can cover, and queries and doubts all are covered. So I'll take this moment to thanks majorly our mentors. They have put a lot of efforts for making documentation to clarify your queries. So they are very active enough. So So thank you one and all for joining the session and handling the queries and addressing all the points which is required for the JoSAA counseling. And then our team will always be there, not now and then after your JoSAA counseling college in the long term also. For any difficulty if you face, our network will help you. So you stay connected, you can share with other people who are in need or who may make use of our platform so that we can help you. It's completely free of again, no charge, no payment, nothing is involved. It's a kind of knowledge sharing which we are doing as a charitable trust NGO. So I thank everybody and join the session, and I congratulate to whoever got good job, ranks and college, like you may get it, and best wishes for your opportunities or next you may get this some which you like, you may not get which which you don't like, which if you by any chance if you miss any opportunity, there are various opportunities you may make use of, maybe different exams you might have written, MSET రాసి ఉండొచ్చు, వేరే ఎగ్జామ్స్ రాసి ఉండొచ్చు, so they can make use of not only IIT NIT is career for you. There are other alternative options which can fit your requirements. You can explore thereafter. So industry lo once you enter in the hardly the college weightage branches untundi. So at the same time you can explore or you can enhance your skill sets and you can get into the good industries as well. So don't worry if you don't get it, but don't do mistakes by any chance. So we are ready to review or help at any stage. So you can post your questions in our group. You can take our numbers, important numbers in our groups. If you ask also, we'll share it with you. So thank you one and all. And so we had a great time and we have taken more time, but still people are there. Almost 50 plus members joined this session. Still people are there, almost 20 around. So thank you one and all, mentors and team and volunteers and parents and teachers. All the best for you. Best wishes. And so somebody is asking some questions still, I guess. You can unmute and you can ask. Otherwise, we'll close. You can ask in our group as well. You can join our group and then ask queries there as well. So we'll close the meeting then for today. Okay, thank you one and all. We are closing the session for now.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I was asking what to prefer in CSC, in NIT Allahabad, Triple IT Allahabad, NIT Delhi, Triple IT Delhi, and NIT Jaipur.
Okay. So this point is already high level. We have given answers actually. Just will brief again. What I'm trying to say here is you want a particular branch, CSC. Let's say you like the CSC, as you mentioned, you want CSC. So you have options in NIT, Triple IT, and other colleges. Let's say the only important fundamental, generally which we prefer, if you want a career plan, career growth, campus placements. So if you want in that direction, definitely you can go to the NIRF ranking will be different. That will be cumulative of all the options. So NIRF ranking will not help you directly. So one thing which you can do research is branch, college-wise, campus placement records. You can compare with the other colleges which you are trying to opt. So whichever you feel like campus opportunities are more or average salary is decent, from that statistics you can prioritize your order, and then you can fill it. That is one way of best way of doing based on my understanding. So then you can compare. If you are finding difficulty in the finding out the campus placements or something, we'll connect with some alumni or parent student to understand their profile, and then you can opt it the latter, whichever you find better for it. Is that fine? Hello, Shreya.
Yes, sir.
And basically the thing is that you check the campus placements and record. That is the one thing which you can get a better clarity, so that you can take easy decision. NRF ranking.
If you have any queries or anything, just mention in the group. Then our mentors will guide you in personally also.
Yeah, one-to-one communication we will do, and if any data is required, we will also filter and share it with you, so that it will become very valid and helpful rather than just informative. If you say also, it may not map, because statistical analysis or data is required to guide you better. So for a specific question, we need to understand pattern, take that statistics from the college or branch or placements. Then we need to choose the right choice. So the research is required. So here we can tell that this is advice from our side. So after, if you find difficulty in doing research or analyzing the data, you let us know, or you can post in our group. We'll address there as well. So that's fine. I think all covered. So thank you one and all. So all the best for your next plans. So we are closing the session for today. Jai Vignan, Jai Bharat. So all the best for you.